Hey, orange is the new black, they say. Presidential history kind of looking like cracker, 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 Oreo, and then a Cheeto. So, Ryan, prior to the election, who did you really want to win? I mean, I'll say the generic statement that, well, I didn't really want anyone to win. Personally, I think Bernie Sanders was literally the only good candidate who was beat because of rigging and the fact that Hillary Clinton has a vagina and no one else did. Obviously, not being 18, I couldn't vote anyway, but obviously I could still have an opinion on the matter. So yeah, obviously knowing that none of the third-party candidates that were all sort of decent weren't going to win, you sort of have to boil it down between the two candidates, as we can call them. We got the Republican, Mr. Pussy Slayer Donald Trump, and we got the Democrat, the meme queen Hillary Clinton. And just like everyone else says, you gotta pick the lesser of two evils, because they both suck. And I know all the feminists are gonna eat me alive out there, but you know what? I kind of wanted Trump to win, even though everyone on planet Earth was convinced that he was going to lose by an absolute landslide, just like the polls were showing. Personally, I just kind of wanted him to win because I really, really, really didn't like Hillary. It basically came down to take an orange idiot for president or take someone who's basically going to lead us to World War III. Because, you know, you could either go to war with Russia, someone who has way more nukes than we do, or you could be friends with Russia, someone who has way more nukes than we do. And honestly, I don't really oppose the idea of a wall that much, as much of a meme it is, you know? Like, it's an absolutely hilarious joke, but it is actually a pretty good idea, even though I don't think it's going to be executed that well. And during the election, I admittedly felt pretty bad. Mommy, can I stay up and watch the election? Of course, young Ryan. So, of course, being the only person in the room that was rooting for Trump, everyone else was for Hillary Clinton, I felt pretty surrounded at first, just tried not to throw out my opinion much so that way everyone in the room wouldn't just scream at me because, you know, my redneck family. Oh, whoa, a redneck family voting for Hillary, isn't that a surprise? And me being the least redneck person in the room, rooting for Trump, isn't this ironic? And just seeing the enthusiasm drain from them, just completely go away after we saw how little of a lead Trump was taking in Florida and how he won Ohio. We all knew it was over. We all completely knew it was over. And they were all yelling at first like, "Oh yeah, baby." My mom was yelling at me earlier like, "How's it feel to lose, you little faggot?" And then Trump won, and we were just like, bruh. So at the time, a little bit before the election, I wasn't really thinking about the repercussions of Trump winning because I didn't expect Trump to win. But now that he has won, and we have rioting in the streets, people destroying the country despite the fact that they said that Trump would destroy the country, because that's not hypocritical, is it now? Is it? Is it? Jesus, fake Jesus, is that hypocritical? Yes, my son, it is. Thank you, thank you. See, even the Son of God is saying that it's a wee bit hypocritical. But overall, you have the feminists crying, say, "I hate white America, you anti-feminist, racist, Islamophobic pigs." So I'm racist for not wanting to be nuked, alright. Then you got the Rape Melania Trump protest sign going up, or however you say her name. Oh yeah, man, Trump is literally going to be the end of every race on the planet that isn't white. He hates women. Oh, he looks at them like they're objects. He grabs pussies. Why would you want him as your president? Yeah, man, because we're totally looking for the better person and not the better president. Even though it's pretty debatable which one of these people would be the better president or the better person, you know. You know, on the presidential scale, you got Hillary with, "Yeah, let's go through the nuclear plan," and then Trump with, "Yeah, let's build a wall that we can't afford." On being a better person, you got Trump with the whole grab her by the pussy thing, and Hillary letting a rapist get away with it in, like, the 80s or something. We have all these idiot feminists crying on Twitter, calling everyone in America fat and stupid and supremacist and all that, and God, it's genuinely disgusting. I hate it. I really do. And I'm really not a pro-Trump supporter either. I just figured, hey, one of them is going to win. It may as well be the one that's less likely to have us all burnt in the ground. No, the internet's gonna crucify me. Well, if young people were voting, then, Donald Trump would have gotten, like, 5 electoral votes, so how about that? Yeah, and there's a reason that young people aren't allowed to vote. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm 15. I believe in child equality, or, no, wait, no, I don't. I mean, I believe in it, but I know it's never gonna happen, ever. And I see why you have to be 18 to vote, because most people my age are idiots. It's because people my age don't do a lot of research, and there's a lot of things that are just upfront about Donald Trump that are bad. And to find the even worse things about Hillary Clinton, you kind of gotta dig a bit. Something that someone my age doesn't really have the attention span to do. Donald Trump is the Antichrist. Yeah, my mom actually said that Donald Trump was the Antichrist. Okay. I mean, say whatever you want about Donald Trump, but he is. His heart's in the right place, at least. Then you got my brother like, oh, bullshit, he's doing that for financial gain. Why would a billionaire become president for financial gain? Especially considering when you're president, you make about $400,000 a year. One term, that's about like $1.5 million. So what's more, billions of dollars or $1.5 million? Like, come on. And then my brother, he went on to say, well, he could make it to where all tax income goes straight to him. Okay, right, because Congress would ever let that happen, right? Oh yeah, right, yeah. Let's see that happen. Well, all three branches are Republican right now. Right, and just because you're Republican, you instantly love Donald Trump and want him to get even more rich, right? Right. And Donald Trump is a homophobe? All right, yeah, because his one of his best friends ever was Elton John, a man who is, in case you don't know, incredibly gay. He hates black people, right, because he also has a lot of black friends. Right, and he also wants to deport all Mexicans back to Mexico. Right, man. All of them. No more Mexicans in America. All down south. Right, right. He wants to do that, apparently. When all he wants to do is to deport illegals, something that should be done because they shouldn't be here and they're stealing jobs. Yeah. Oh my god, you Donald Trump supporting racist. Bruh, I'm not racist. I know that people don't really get to choose their skin color. I don't think people are illegally coming into America just for the fact that they are Mexican. I think it's just because of the position that a lot of Mexicans are actually in. He has no political experience. Right, because politics are that advanced. I know you couldn't just pop a 3-year-old in front of a country and make him run it and not have the entire place go on fire. But let's just be clear here, alright? Politics is mostly common logic. Like, this will come to this, and that'll do this, and blah, 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 blah. I really doubt that learning politics is like learning Dark Souls. And though at least most of the things I'm saying right now are pretty correct, you're all gonna disregard my opinion because I'm not 18. Oh, and I'm white, straight, and male. That's right, those two. And clearly I'm sexist for not wanting the woman to win, right? I mean, I believe in my lifetime I'll probably see the first female president, and that honestly makes me kind of happy. I mean, I'm no feminist. I mean, in theory, I would consider myself a feminist. I mean, I believe in equality. I just hate the movement that is feminism because how stupid it is and just how dumb a lot of feminists are. I'd just rather not have Hillary Clinton as our first president that happens to have a vagina. That wouldn't be good, no. Because she would also be the last president of the United States. Let's just all agree that our only hope left on the planet is Bernie Sanders, hopefully in 2020 or 2024 or something like that. I don't know. Bernie,